The lights are about to go down inside the Mystic Lake Casino in Prior Lake, Minnesota, where Legacy Fighting Alliance number 2 had a heap of action. G'day everybody, Michael Chavallo alongside Pat Miletich. Pat, what a night we saw, and it kicked off with Billy Christianson taking on Brandon Jenkins in a slugfest in which Brandon Jenkins prevailed.
Yeah, Billy Christianson, though, comes out. He is always there to fight. Landed some real good power shots on Jenkins, but Jenkins weathered the storm early and was able to come out and use just brilliant technique in my mind, strategy, sharpshooting, and picking off different parts of Christianson's body until he finally found a chink in the armor.
Brandon Jenkins with a knockout victory in the second round, advancing his record to 10-4. Billy Christianson falling literally to 12-7. Next up, the rampaging 21-year-old Bobby Lee took on Matthew Marsh. He opened up like a house on fire, and the redhead went 6-0.
Bobby Lee sprints across the cage, throws repeated right hands. Marsh goes down and stays on him, and eventually gets his finish with a power key lock.
Bobby Lee, 6-0, says he wants to be the face of a Legacy Fighting Alliance. He very well may be after this. Matthew Marsh falls to 4-3. The Baker Veniamin took on Damian Hill, back and forth contest. On the feet, Hill had the advantage. On the ground, it was all the Baker.
I tell you what, something happened between Ben Newman's last fight, which he did win, but took a massive amount of punishment. And this fight, something with his attitude changed. I think he said, I'm not getting beat up like that anymore. I'm going to start administering beatings.
Third round choke finish for the Baker. He advances his record to 12-4. Damian Hill, the wrestler, falls to 12-6. Co-main event of the night at bantamweight, Chico Chemist took on Derrick Mena. What a performance from Chico Chemist, the best version we've seen of him yet.
Absolutely. I mean, everything came together for him. The stars aligned. Not cutting weight like he did, coming up a weight division. He's here to stay. Obviously, with this performance, he put it on Derrick Mena in every way possible.
An old beast with plenty of tricks still up his sleeves. Chico Chemist winning a unanimous decision quite comfortably. 17-7, Mena now 17-6. In our main event, Lazaro took on Mike Richmond. Richmond came in the overwhelming favourite, came in after a 2-year absence. Stojadinovic wanted to prove he wasn't all hype.
First round was back and forth. Richmond landed some good power shots in that round, but Stojadinovic, just massive amounts of output. The numbers of his punches, striking overall, elbows out of him was amazing. He obviously is in incredible shape. The only question I have is, when you hit somebody that many times, they should fall down a little bit. So maybe he needs to work on his power a little bit more.
Stojadinovic sending a message to the watching mixed martial arts world. Here's the real deal. He is 12-5. Richmond now 18-7. Folks, join us next Friday night at CES MMA number 41. Matt Bissett main event versus Kevin Kroom.